Hi everybody. How y'all doing? Yeah, don't look at the buff on my midsection, alright? This is aging problems. But I'm here today to talk about the fact that I am proud of my Guyanese brothers and sisters, especially the joint opposition. How y'all doing? I say good afternoon, good morning, good night, whenever y'all watching this. You see that display in the National Assembly yesterday? Well, today, first of all, let me rewind. Where were we? Today's the 29th. Sorry, today's the 28th, yeah. I'm all sorts of rushing, right? Today is the 28th of July. That's Tuesday, the 28th of July. Parliament was on the 27th, which was yesterday. So, the main opposition, the joint opposition actually, what mean with main opposition? That is so yesteryear. Glad we don't have that anymore. The joint opposition, all the flags twisted. What is this? The terrible for patriotic Guyanese. Anyway, y'all know it ain't gonna stay because it spins. The joint opposition launched a protest and a half inside of the National Assembly yesterday, Monday, and I was extremely proud of it. It warmed my heart, it warmed my head, my brain from top to bottom. Y'all see, I'm wearing my purple flower in my head today because one of the loudest voices in Parliament belonged to Forward Guyana movement. Actually, the founding member, the founder leader of the Forward Guyana movement was so loud yesterday. I am so proud of the combined opposition with what they did and what they showed in that National Assembly yesterday. And I'm especially proud of the women, Amanda Walton, Odessa Primus. I ain't gonna remember everybody's name, don't so y'all forgive me. There was Tabitha Sarbo, Hali, Jarita Finance. I'm proud of all of you. And for those of you who haven't heard your names, I think Nima flew best. Forgive me, I'm not trying to reduce or take anything from any of you, but I'm talking about the ones that I know all of you were there and you contributed. You know, I am so proud of every single one of y'all. Y'all stood up yesterday. So them keyboard bullies out there will like come and say, "Oh, what the opposition doing? Y'all only talking." They start. They doing what you can do for your country now. All right, good. That is not the main reason I came on here to talk today. Y'all know the most times it has got things y'all upset. Forgive me if I'm itching too. Y'all know me, natural hair vibes. Most times they got things that just trigger me. No. Let me say this. PM Phillips is a disgrace and an embarrassment to my community. However y'all understand what I just say, understand it. However you want, put it over, say it. Call me anything, and I'm going to repeat it. PM Phillips is a disgrace and an embarrassment to my community. Figure out what I mean by my community. He is a disgraceful human being. I watched a video last night during all of the proceedings at Parliament yesterday. That man stood outside of the Parliament and told a young woman, people can correct me here if I am wrong. I think the voice that I heard, it sounded like the voice of the sister of the opposition leader. The man stand up out there and tell the woman, get from here. PM Phillips is an embarrassment to my community. He's an embarrassment to this nation. This is how we're speaking to women. Does he have a wife? Does he have a daughter? Does he even got female relatives and friends? How the female ministers in the government felt that he stood outside there yesterday and told them, and it's recorded, it's been playing everywhere, get from here. I can tell you something, it hurt me. It hurt me to my core that he stand up there and tell a woman, get from here. You know why it hurt me? I can tell y'all why it hurt me. It hurt me because I was once told that by a man. A demon that I was married to once, during an argument, told me to get from here. That thing triggered me when I heard the PM say it. Because a demon that I was married to said it to me. But you know what? I digress. We're not here to talk about my poor personal choices. How could the PM for this nation stand up there and not just tell somebody, you told a female, get from here. Who you talking to? PM? But you know what? The last time I spoke to y'all, I think I told y'all, he is as arrogant and as pathetic as his flat-foot hustler president. I don't even tell me dog get from here like that. I think if I tell my dog get from here, she can just raise up her head and watch me. I'm going to two back paws and watch it me if I tell she get from here. If you're hearing a noise, a plane is passing overhead. Who the PM talking to but get from here? Well, now I can use the opportunity to say, PM Phillips, you get from here. You and the entire PPP government get from here. Y'all are so, again, disrespectful and laced with so much bitterness and contempt for this nation. They're already using you. You're like a puppet. We ain't hear nothing from Indar yet. We hear nothing from, at least let me be clear, up to when I'm doing this video, recording this video, which is minutes to 3 in the day. We ain't hear nothing from Indar yet. It's gonna be loaded later tonight. You cannot face the media properly without giving sensible explanations and reasons, but you stand up out there, stand up out in the public. You look so disgusting in the public. Get from here. Who you talking to? Phillips? PM Phillips is who you talking to. Is a woman? A woman make you? Friend? We know the ordinary people in society, and I don't mean this in a derogatory term. People say these things to each other. It is not right. It is disgusting. But it's worse when it's coming from the Prime Minister. That is what he told the young lady. All y'all who ain't hear it, go and look for it. Who is he speaking to, and for what? This is the thing. When people ask questions and their backs are against the wall and they don't have the intelligence to respond to the questions or to deal with public criticisms, this is what this is what they resort to. And in saying when the back's against the wall, I want to urge everybody, especially people who have begun to speak out. And I am so proud of, I've seen people who I've never heard of before speaking out on this issue, this MV Barima tragedy. I just want y'all to urge y'all to be very cautious and be very careful. I think a couple of days ago I posted about discernment, because I think God put that on my heart to post about. Be cautious, be mindful, because when they get embarrassed, when the PPP get embarrassed and the backs against the wall, they just do sheer foolishness. So everybody, just be mindful. Take stock of yourselves. Take stock of your environment. Be cautious. Be wise. Speak out and be wise about it. Somebody messaged me, somebody inboxed me, and so a lot of you out there know my story already. Somebody inboxed me 2 days ago, and sir, whoever you are, I didn't answer you on social media, on Facebook, when you inboxed me, because I'm very cautious about responding to people now on social media in general, in inbox or whatnot. Anybody can just message you, and I tell y'all, the PPP are farmers. There's plant people everywhere. I did not respond to you then, but I'm responding to you here, especially if your question was really and truly genuine. No, I am not afraid that they come after me, because I serve a true and a living God. Them are more powerful than me, God. And I'm telling you, all of you who are still afraid of the PPP can't do nobody wanna. They can't do nothing but sit down and take the shame. You serve a true and living God, and you walk in the goodness and the light. They can't touch you. And again, coming back to my response to the man who asked me if no, sir, I'm not afraid of them. Not this child of God. The first thing, they came after me before. Not physically, but in terms of my career, they came after me before. There's a whole story I could tell, but I don't have the time to do it here. And I don't wish to go back to that. They came after me before. I was blacklisted. I get jobs in Guyana is not easy for me to find, because once you see Malika Ramsey, it's like headlights, red flag. So I've had my struggles. I still continue to have them, but I serve a true and a living God. So don't worry about me. I'll be fine. No, I'm not. So to answer your question, no, I'm not afraid of them, because the PPP party can't do nobody nothing. Y'all want to continue to be afraid and allow them to take your freedom of speech and whatever. Continue. Go ahead. I had my moments. No, again, I'm not afraid of them. But coming back to PM, is he alone or really come to deal with today? PM, you're a disgrace to the nation. You're a national disgrace. You're a disgrace to this community. And I sure you're a disgrace to the female members of your family. This how you start to women. Get from here. Well, on a closing note, PM, you and the entire PPP government could get from here. You know what? Somebody need to put all of them in a boat Sail them out to the Atlantic Ocean, and then when y'all done sail them out to the Atlantic Ocean, y'all decide what y'all gonna do with them. Me telling y'all what to do with them, but just put them in a boat and sail them off. All hands of them. All hands of them in that party. I looked at them yesterday when the opposition MPs were protesting. They are heartless. They're like stone. You have two of them on the front. The fool from the Ministry of Labour and Manpower that is completely out of his depth, that don't know what he's doing, and then the other one from Home Affairs that feels she could threaten people. That are right on the front. And those of you who follow me, you could go on my page and see the screen capture that I put from the video. Right there on the front line, taking photos, and they look so silly. All of y'all are an embarrassment. The PM, the fool from Labour and Manpower, the one from Home Affairs that feels she's a bully, Jill, what people calling for your resignation now. One of them that defected from the PPP. I think somebody talk about the holes that they're in the back still now. All of y'all, every last one of y'all are an embarrassment to my community. And that's what I say. Take it away, I want take it. Every last one of y'all are an embarrassment to my community. And it is sad. It is extremely sad. It's a sad, hot day in Guyana when I got to sit down here and say y'all are an embarrassment to my community. But folks, I want to remind you, there are still people who are grieving. Pray for those families. Certain things I will not comment on as yet. I've seen articles saying that it's not likely that they will bring up the MV Barima. I'd like the professionals in terms of the engineer, the environmentalists, the lawyers, and so on to comment on that before I even say anything about it, because they would know whether it's for good or for bad. Again, I know people's families are still down there. Pray for them. Pray that they find peace in this time. Pray that not just peace, but some amount of comfort, because again, I really don't know how you find peace and comfort. The last report I read earlier today, I think they said there were 5 bodies, but then you can't even believe no reports that come from the government. But just repeating, I think there are 5 bodies that are still unidentified. So just pray for people. You got to pray for people, as in the people who are alive, who are left to deal with the grief. Pray for the souls of those who have passed, unfortunately, suddenly. Some of them probably went to sleep and never wake up, because yes, you got people who sleep through any damn thing. So just keep praying for those people, and pray for our nation, that we be delivered from this wretched cult mafia administration that call itself a government here. I'm going to wrap this up now, but remember, as Guyanese, we stand together. And the other final thing I want to say is a reminder: don't be afraid of the PPP. They got their own deeds and things coming after them. Karma gonna slap them left, right, and center. Don't be afraid of them. Speak out. Once you're not dragging people personally, you're not talking about the personal business, because for me, that's where I draw a line. We ain't doing that. I talking about what I see and how you're affecting my country and my people as citizens, and how you're affecting me. Once you ain't personally attacking nobody and slandering them, you can say what you need to say. And that's why